I got COVID in the November 21, and then I was actually diagnosed with the long COVID in January 22. Well, I was aching and generally at the beginning feeling like I'd been run over by a 10-ton truck, quite honestly. But the most horrible one was the fatigue. Absolute total fatigue. I was in bed, I don't know how long for, but I could sleep for 15, 20 hours a day. Absolutely no movement, not getting out of bed, not even for a wee or anything like that. Straight through. I think sheer disbelief. Because I'm someone that would walk 7 or 8 hours every single weekend in one go. Swimming, yoga, you name it. I'm a fit person, and then it knocked me for six. I mean, I live 10 minutes from the supermarket, and if there was no one to get my shopping for me, I had to take a taxi. I could not walk for 10 minutes. It's any kind of activity. I mean, you couldn't have asked me to hoover for £1 million. I could not have managed that. And if I tried to do more things than things I thought I was capable of normally, and I did too much in a row, well, that was it then. I was back to bed for hours and hours and days sometimes. Oh, so much better. It's taken the time. I'm not completely there yet, but I'm getting better and better and better every single day. I'm now working 2 full days and 3 half days every single week.
It was a period where you weren't going
to
work,
it was a long time. It was several months.
Yeah.
And then I was gradually going back maybe a little bit, and then realising, no, still can't manage it. But the support I had from the school was absolutely amazing, and they said, do what you can, and when following advice from you, do what you can, and when you've reached the limit, then know that your body has reached its limit and say, right, sorry, that's all I can offer you today, and then you go home. And they kept to that until now, which is 2 years later now. I wish I had known I'd be tearful every time I talk about myself, because that's something I don't really do. I don't moan and complain about it, I just get on with it. So if I start talking about it, I still get very tearful. So it's not because I'm unhappy, it's just because it's quite emotional still talking about it. I wish I'd known that there was no actual limit, not like something where you're going to take antibiotics for 2 months and then that's it. There is no actual, this is how long it's going to take. It might take one person 2 months, it might take one person 2 years. All I can say is I wish I'd known what you taught me from the beginning. Write down in a diary what you're doing from hour to hour. If you feel any pain or if you feel any tiredness, from 1 to 10 on each thing, you will never know how much that helped me to look back a few months later and see, wow, look at what I can achieve now compared to what I couldn't do then. It's like a balloon suddenly being popped. It's not you're not running up to it and getting really, really tired. It just suddenly, in the middle of doing something quite normal, that's it. I can't do anymore. And you've got to know when that happens to stop. Because, as you said to me, if you don't, you might do too much and you might push yourself back. So because I've had such good advice and such good support and followed what you suggested, that's why I feel I'm moving forward and forward and forward. So it's gradual, it is gradual, but note the successes. Try to explain to everyone around you what you're going through and what your body is going through, and that you will reach a limit, even though it doesn't look apparent to anyone. You can't see. It's not like having a broken leg or an arm in a sling or something. You can't actually see. Talk to people, explain to them you're not being lazy. You literally cannot manage it. And the sooner you listen to your body and what it's telling you it can do and can't do, and follow it, the sooner you're going to start on your journey to recover. If you've got the support of the team working above you, then they're going to help explain to the people below you and around you what is going on and why maybe you're having shorter hours. Maybe you're having a shorter week. Maybe you're doing less duties or less stressful duties. The more honest and open you are, the more results you'll get. Oh yeah, reading, yes. Swimming, I've only been twice because my priority is getting back to work. I can always go back to swimming when I'm feeling a lot better. Long walks, no, I haven't gone back to yet. But I'm making sure that I'm enjoying the fact that some days, like today, I walked home from work. At the beginning, I might have found a lift home. I mean, reading is my passion, so I can still do that. But even that at the beginning, I wasn't reading. I did not have the energy to pick up a book. No, I had the energy. I didn't have the energy to concentrate on what I was reading. Quietness. If that suits you, I mean, that's something that suits me. Some people that doesn't suit them. So if it's music that calms them down or relaxes them, music. If it's being with someone else and talking, then do that. Choose something that makes you feel relaxed. That's going to help. Making sure as much as you can that you don't worry about it, because it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to make anything happen any faster. Make sure you reflect on what you have achieved every day.
Celebrate the success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.